Many of you are struggling with trading simply because you were given the wrong orientation when you started. You had a faulty background. Put your hand up if you only trade gold, or if you only trade indices, or if you only trade any of the fast-moving pairs. I only look at gold because you like how heavy the lot sizes they are. Just a small move and then you can make a lot of money. Forgetting that you can also lose a lot of money. But that's beside the point of this conversation. You see, trading is a game of probabilities. And the larger number of opportunities you have access to, the more you can validate whether your trading system actually works or not. But if you are looking at only one asset class per time, then you are limited to the market conditions that asset is currently experiencing. This is what you should do. Divide your watch list into 4 buckets. The following pairs: USD, BBP USD, along with gold and silver. What do these pairs all have in common? They are all controlled by what the dollar is doing. So if the dollar goes into a period of lengthy consolidation, all these pairs are going to behave in an erratic manner. So if you tell yourself, I only trade the majors, you're automatically shortchanging yourself sometimes for 3 months at a stretch. If you're trading in September to December of 2025, you would have seen this type of nonsense price action on all the dollar-denominated pairs. What you want to do is have these in one bucket of your watch list. Now, you don't need to trade all of them. You can have Euro USD and GBP USD with NZD or AED USD for correlation. The next bucket you want to look at is the yen pairs. The reason is that with the yen pairs, Euro USD and GBP USD and the rest of them can be doing something different. But the yen will be behaving differently because the yen is driven by different fundamentals and different sentiments. So even if the dollar is misbehaving, Euro JPY has nothing to do with the dollar. So you want to be looking at the Euro JPY and so on and so forth. This should be in your second bucket. If these guys are misbehaving, you can turn to these guys for trading opportunities. The third bucket you want to be looking at is the equities market, indices. The equities move independently of what currencies are doing. So if currencies go into a lull, you can be looking at equities for your setups and opportunities. Another thing it helps you do is you can see how well your strategy performs in these different market conditions. There are 2 things that can happen to a strategy for it not to work. One is that the strategy you're taking trades is presenting opportunities, but they are losing. Another one that people don't talk about so much is when opportunities are not even being presented. Sometimes you will go weeks and you will not see an opportunity. That is also a problem because the market is moving, things are happening, but the way you trade is just not presenting opportunities for you. Look at other asset classes to see if those asset classes are presenting opportunities. The final bucket I want you to look at, and this is secret sauce, is the crosses. Now you see the beautiful thing. Euro USD and GBP USD are both pressurized by the dollar. So if you're in a long position on Euro USD and you're in a short position on GBP USD, those trades are going to be fighting against each other. You might see a buy setup on Euro and you might see a sell setup on Pound, and you don't know what to do because they are conflicting. You know that these pairs have a correlation of about 0.9. So what you want to do is go to the crosses. So if you think that the Euro is bullish but the Pound is bearish, you can be buying Euro GBP. And pay attention to this secret. When you're trading the crosses, don't just trade random crosses. Trade crosses of correlated assets. So you want to be pairing the Euro with the Pound. You want to be pairing the Aussie dollar with the New Zealand dollar. You want to be pairing CHF with JPY, the safe haven assets. If you can look for your system, backtest your edge on all of these, you will see an abundance of opportunity, and you won't be stopped not knowing what to do when gold is misbehaving or Euro USD and co are misbehaving. I'm Velos the Trader, and I'll talk to you later.